All right, we're going to call the capital outlay meeting to order. Miss Amanda, if you could do a roll call.
Ms. Abrams?
Here.
Mr. Anthony?
Here.
Ms. Dominguez?
Here.
Mr. Duncan?
Here.
Mr. Moore? Mr. Piazza?
Here.
Ms. Richards?
Here.
Mr. Toller?
Here.
Mr. Westmoreland?
Present.
Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving to number 2, consider approval of the capital outlay committee meeting minutes.
Motion.
Well, it doesn't have a date.
I don't see that on there.
Yeah, I don't see that on mine. Should go to-
You're still trying to get
Right.
going over here.
Well, that's what's on mine.
Are you on
Maybe
the
this
right
is it.
one?
Yep, I got it. Never mind, I'm sorry, guys, that was an old one. All right. Budget increase for the Independence High Pavilion project. Mr. McNeely?
This originally began as a project with a $45,000 hopeful budget. After the architects have looked at it, they said $150,000 is more reasonable budget for that project. So before we adjusted any of their contracts or anything, we just needed to come back to y'all because this was originally to hire the architect at the $45,000 level.
Hey,
So-
have we talked to Mr. Sanders? I showed you those pictures a little earlier. Is that what he was wanting? Is that what's going to cost $150,000?
I wouldn't think so.
Me either.
I'm not sure where those came from, so I will, and Theron's out sick today, so
Okay.
that's the first I've seen of those.
Yeah.
So we will get that.
Okay. Let's check with Dr. Sanders first to see if that's really the way he wants to go. It was supposed to be a covered pavilion, but Dr. Sanders sent me pictures of the shields, you know, they look like bats that hang over with poles. It's not a whole covered area. It's like the
Fabric.
shade
It's fabric
shields.
between poles.
Between poles is what he's talking about. And it would save money instead of doing a whole pavilion for now, is what he's saying.
Did he find that and send that to you, or did somebody send that to him as a suggestion?
I think
To
somebody
my
sent that
knowledge,
to him
The
as a
architects
suggestion.
aren't working on that. They're working on a traditional pavilion.
Right, right. But
Arch 17.
Why are we at 12% on the architectural fees?
So the fee's going to be whatever the state, it has that graph based on how much it is and the percentage changes, so it's whatever the state sets. Facility planning.
So, Mr. Chairman, since we're waiting for final thing from the principal, I motion to table this item.
all right, I got a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Janice. Do a roll call.
Wait, I'm sorry, just a quick question, but we're still on item 2A, correct?
Right.
Did you, you had mentioned having Dr. Sanders clarify this, but was that what the motion was for?
Yeah, motion is to
So we
table
can
until
just
we
get to
clarity
what they
from the
really want to
principal.
do before we
Okay, I'm sorry.
make a decision to spend that amount of money.
Got it.
Well, we're not spending this amount of money, it is just to give the architect, the project wasn't feasible for $45,000, so this is just for them to design it. We're not going out for bid on this.
That's the project that the architect envisions is not feasible
Yeah.
at this price, not the.
Not what the
project
principal
that
is
the
suggesting.
Principal envisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we might want to wait and hold off to see if he can save us money before we move forward with that. I mean, they don't need it at this very moment.
It's
School's
fine to
almost
table. I'm
out.
just-
Okay.
So the motion was to table.
Motion is to
Yeah,
table,
and-
second by Ms. Janice.
Call for a vote, Ms. Amanda.
Ms. Abrams?
Yes.
Mr. Anthony?
Yes.
Ms. Dominguez?
Yes.
Mr. Duncan?
Yes.
Mr. Piazza?
Yes.
Ms. Richards?
Yes.
Mr. Toller?
Yes.
Mr. Westmoreland?
Yes.
All right, moving to reports. Number 3, quarterly capital capital outlay and maintenance reports, Mr. McNeely.
Okay, this is part of the policy that we amended last year, where any purchase order issued for over $10,000 is reported back to the board. So did I get the title corrected on the maintenance one? The one that was originally attached said capital outlay on top of it, and it was actually maintenance, and so capital outlay looked like it was doubled. But those are the reports, and if y'all have any questions, feel free to send me an email.
Quarter, is that here?
Yeah.
All right?
There it goes.
No action needed.
So explain that again. What were you saying? If it's over a certain amount of money, you just have to give us a report?
Right.
Is that what, that's,
If it's over a certain amount, you
Yeah.
have to approve it.
Yeah.
If it's less than that
This-
amount, but over 10,000, then it's just reported to you, so you'll have the information.
so this is basically all the stuff that we've been doing behind the scenes that maybe we don't even realize that they're doing?
Yeah, and some
Just
of it you
normal
vote on. For
maintenance stuff,
instance,
yeah.
you see Family Tradition Lawn Care, that's the grass
Yeah, all the
cutting that
grass
y'all
cut,
approved,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the PO is over 10,000,
Gotcha.
so it's on the, anything over 10,000
Yeah.
makes the list.
Okay.
It's third quarter, quarter three, but it should.
Third quarter of the school year, January through March. Took me almost 2 years to learn that.
All right, anybody have any other questions? If not, we can adjourn the capital outlay meeting.